What's good, YouTubers? My name's Gib The Great. Welcome back to episode number 29 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity playthrough. In the last episode, you guys, we found out that Hydreigon is actually the good guy, and also Hydreigon is a human in the form of Hydreigon. But anyway, you guys, we're going to carry on with Hydreigon, trying to get back to Paradise, seeing if Bacon's okay, because we don't know where Bacon's at the minute, because in the episode before that, we got split up at the end of it. But if you guys are excited for episode number 29 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity playthrough, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like/thumbs up button, because your support is greatly appreciated. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to Ultratech for all the latest Ultratech content. Now, as you can see, you guys, our current location is Withered Savannah, and I'm actually on the last floor of Withered Savannah. Don't worry, I didn't miss anything out. I just missed like a little bit of dialogue as we were going through the dungeon, telling everybody that we're going back to Paradise and hopefully we can get Bacon on the way, you know, yada yada yada. But I am actually here on the bottom floor of the Withered Savannah because you see, as you can see, this is a 17th floor dungeon, and I actually did record this like as a normal episode. Like, this was the original, like the recording I did before was the original episode number 29. But I thought it's taken too long, and I thought, you know what, I might as well just like carry on with this as an episode of its own, because that episode was like 35 minutes and it was just going us through the dungeon, and to be honest, the commentary wasn't great, so I just thought scrap that. And you know, we're on the final floor anyway because I did a bit of research into it, so might as well figure it, because we got a little bit of dialogue coming up. And I don't want like this I don't want this Let's Play to be finished, but I just feel like because we're getting to the finishing and closing stages of it, that maybe the most important stuff would be the actual storyline at this point. So if we're going through like any other repeated dungeons or anything, like if we're feeling any jobs or something, then we're gonna go ahead and do them off screen. Let's see what we got here. This appears to be the end of the savannah. Things should get much easier once we get out of here, I imagine. Let us hurry onward. Did you think you could run away with that easily? That voice is... it's unmistakable. It's a Pokemon that attacked Espeon. Drill! Drill! Ah! Escadrill! You're just as naive as you thought you could run from us. I was expecting such antics. I never even imagined we could run away without any interference. But you would be the naive one to think we would be easily defeated here. Well, that's probably true. Gibbs alone is bad enough, but with you here as well, Hydreigon, we really are at a disadvantage. So this time, just this time, we won't fight you. We're passing along a message. A message? We have Bacon. What? Bacon is... He's in our paws at this very moment. If you wish to save him, why don't you mosey on over to the Holehills? If you don't, well, who knows what might happen to poor Bacon. I'll leave that up to your imagination. Later. We'll be waiting for you. You better come rescue him. Ooh, what low-down dirty Pokemon. So Muno and the others, they're waiting for us in a place called the Holehills, right? What? You can't be. You can't be thinking of going. It's obviously a trap. We do not even know if they really have him. If Bacon was really captured. If we go and find that Bacon is not there, and then you are defeated, what will happen to this world? I understand that you're worried about him, but I'm sure this is another of Muno's lies. So we really should not go. For now, just believe that Bacon must have made it safely back to Paradise, and let us also make our way there. Of course, I'm so aware that it's probably a trap. Bacon might not even have been caught at all, but if they really do have him, if it's true, then Bacon will. But where are you going? What? You actually want me to tell you where the Holehills are? Even if it's a trap, if there's a chance that Bacon needs me, I can't just ignore it. He's my best friend. No, there is no way I can allow it. You must not go there. But no matter how much I protest, you will not listen, will you? You're going to go anyway. You can tell by the glint in my eyes. Ah, I knew it. I understand. But what a mess this is. But it may be an odd reaction, but I also feel a bit relieved. What? In the brief time I've spent with you, I believe I have come to understand you, what kind of person you are, Gibbs. So even when I said we should not go to your friend's rescue, the truth is that even my own heart even rebelled at the own words. I knew that you would not listen to my objections. I knew you would say we must go to save him. I know it's the right thing to do. I just needed you to talk me into it. I'm so glad that you are who you are, Gibbs. I don't wish to take too much of a detour, but your bacon is very important to you, isn't he? My bacon is my bacon, man. I love my bacon. Just as the world is so very important to me, the voice of life. They are both irreplaceable. Let us go and save your friend. Let us go and save Bacon. I will assist you. Hydreigon. So, looks like we are going to go and save Bacon, and we need to go to the Holehills. Beyond here you'll find the Holehills. These hills are dotted with countless holes, and from the smallest to the greatest, they are all linked by caves. There will be plenty of hiding spots for our enemies. It's a perfect place for an ambush. I know I've already warned you, but this is undoubtedly a trap. I think Mona and the others are most likely lying in wait at the peak, but it's also possible that as we make our way through the dungeons here, we will run into some little challenges from them. Let us be extremely careful. I don't care. I want my bacon. Bacon! Bacon, I'm coming for you, buddy. I'm coming for you, Bacon. Holehills, first floor. Okay, so as I say, we do actually need to get to the end of this dungeon, and hopefully you guys don't mind me skipping out a dungeon and what have you, but it just took so long. And in all honesty, I'm just focusing more on the story now rather than just going through and exploring the dungeons and what have you. I mean, I understand that the actual that the story itself was going through one of the dungeons, but you know, nothing did happen in that dungeon anyway, so it's like, what's the point, right? And I might have just accidentally knocked the knocked my DS forward a bit. I'm sorry about that, you guys. My fingers were a bit slippery because I just had my lunch. I had a little bit of sausage rolls, if you would like to know. Okay, so it looks like these are one of the hills. It looks like this is a dungeon where, you know, most of the time we go through the dungeon and there's bound to be, like, scenery, floors and what have you. So, we don't even need to explore that most of it. And we found the stairs already. Alright. Okay, and I did actually I've played like some of the, I've gone ahead and like, you know, as when I went to do the dungeon and what have you, I went ahead and looked on you know, like what on Wikipedia, like what floors we need to go on, and also I forgot to mention to you guys, you've probably just seen it there. Did learn Dragon Claw as I was going through the dungeon. That was probably the most important thing that happened. But, yeah, I did learn Dragon Claw, and I got rid of Slash for it because I realised that Dragon Claw is stab, and it's probably going to be our most powerful move, aside from Dual Chop, because Dual Chop is a very nice move. I like Dual Chop, and obviously we've had it for longer, so it's just, you know, it's easier. Really? You can't hit this Jolteon? Thank you. See, I can get stuff done. Hydreigon can't. But yeah, I think this is actually like our last adventure with Hydreigon, if I remember rightly. I didn't look too much into it, like how much we got, how much stuff we have left to do, just because, you know, this is a blind playthrough, and a little bit of guidance doesn't hurt anybody, you know? So I figured, why not go with it? Okay, so we need to turn around here just so we can actually Dragon Rage you, because Dragon Rage is the only move where we can hit Pokemon around corners, so that's why I decided to, like, get rid of Slash for Dragon Claw instead of Dragon Rage, because even though it does do 30 damage, which at this point is kind of like, you're not doing that much damage anyway, you know, it can still hit around corners, and that's what I like about it. Oh, you baton pass Scolipede? What did you... Oh, wait, that move's sealed, isn't it? That's why I couldn't use it. I'm defense. Ooh, Dragon Rage. Haha. Oh, lordy, Rock Blast. See, more hitting moves like Fury Swipes and Rock Blast and Rollouts, like Bacon has, that can be very, very hard to deal with, because obviously the continuous moves, it's not like you have to wait a turn or something, so it can really hit you hard. Oh, that was quick. Isn't this a Prism? It's white inside. There must be a recording. Prisms are incredibly rare. This is not something you would normally find simply lying around in the Holehills. Then that means someone left it here on purpose. So we warm the prism. Frozen part of the prism began to produce sounds. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Bacon, didn't you reach out to Gibbs for help, Mona? So then why? That was simply an act meant to trick you all, you fools. Gibbs cannot be allowed to stay in this world. That is why I tricked you into coming here, to eliminate Gibbs. What do you mean Gibbs can't stay in this world? Oof! Rock, 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 rock. Quit your complaining. Just shut your trap and be a good little captive drop. Oh. I think that's the end of the recording. So you were right about Bacon being captured after all. You were right when you insisted that we come here. So Bacon secretly recorded this message and dropped it here so we'd hear it, huh? But this Frism, isn't it? Gibbs. We don't know what kinds of traps might be waiting for us ahead, and even if there are no traps, our enemies have greater numbers. There is no doubt we will be at a disadvantage whatever comes. We should attempt to find Bacon and get him away, without being found by our enemies and being drawn into any fights. That is the only path left for us, I believe. Let us be sure that we know what we're planning to do before we move forward. I mean, I thought we were just talking to you and then we'd be like, okay, this is going to happen, what have you. But no, just going straight back into the dungeon. Okay, so they obviously have Bacon, which I'm not a very happy bunny about. Bacon is my friend. I love Bacon. And I love Tepig as well. Because, I mean, you know, Tepig is okay, but, you know, I prefer Bacon. What have you. I'm sorry, that joke's getting old. I really do need to stop with that joke. Scolipede? Oh, I'm not having this. You're not getting stronger. Hydreigon, come here. Or Azuriel can just help you, you know? Roll, oh, there's rollout. There's rollout. I did mention rollout before. Oh. Bug bite. Oh, that's going to do some decent damage. You cheeky son of a Scolipede. Bug bite is just stolen an Oranberry for me. I don't like that at all. Can this Azuriel please do? Thank you. I was going to say. Okay, so I don't remember how many floors are out of this dungeon. I think in total there's 12. If I looked at it rightly, I think there's 12. But I could be very, very wrong. Because last time I checked, I think there was 12 and what have you. But yeah, how are you guys enjoying this series? Obviously, we're going to have 2 episodes of this week. Obviously, one's going up today and then one's going up on Friday as well. And it's good because I don't have a... I'm not in placement today because it's obviously Bank Holiday Monday and what have you. So, it's really good because I get the chance to record this for you guys. And then that means I can also, you know, catch up on college work or something. Because it's like, let me take you through my life of college and what have you. College is really stressful at the minute because it's obviously last term and everything. And then one of my lecturers is like, oh, don't worry, you're going to have time, you're going to have finish anyway. Because even if you don't finish, one of our lecturers has told us, oh, if you don't finish, you'll at least get an additional 2 weeks to finish and what have you, just in case you need it. And we're just like, okay, that's fine. And then it's like one of our lecturers actually told us, you know, you're not going to have enough time if you don't buckle up and get down to work and what have you. And I was just like, really? Because one of our lecturers and one of our course leader actually said to us, don't worry, you're gonna have plenty of time to finish. And you know, if you do crack down and get on with work and what have you, you actually use your free periods wisely, because they're not even free periods, they're directed studies. So she just said, if you use your free periods wisely, then you know you could finish in time, and you won't have to come back in 2 weeks and then finish off your work there. But I do crack on with my work. What's this? Oh, a Vile Seed. I thought why we stopped then. Okay, so we have to go up here. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, it's just like college is like one person's telling you one thing and then the other person's telling you another thing, and I'm just like, really? Oh, you're just gonna carry on gaining? Oh no, I had to deal with this before. This is not good. See, if Hydreigon like hits me or something, oh my god, Hydreigon, well done, well done. You got through the confusion and you actually hit the Lilligant. Well done. Little pin missile. Again, pin missile is another multi-hitting move, so that can be very dangerous. Okay, you're gonna harden up, so let's dual chop. There you go, down you go, Rock and Roller. But I'm not worried, in all honesty, I'm not worried. I mean, there's a little bit of tells me that I'm not really far behind everyone else, but I'm just a little bit far behind, so that it just worries me just the tiniest bit. But I know that if I panic so much, then I'll really start to get myself worked up and worried over everything. And I don't want that for myself, because then I will start to fall behind and what have you. So let's dual chop. And then this could be okay. Because, I mean, compared to everyone else's work, do you guys think that your own work, I mean, you can do to the best of your abilities and what have you? Because it's like on an assignment where we had because this is B-Tech, we had an assignment where it was a pass merit and distinction, and obviously everyone can only do so much, or only wants to go for so much, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'll go for the distinction, because I obviously want to get into university, and, you know, they're looking at all distinctions and what have you. So I was just like, okay, I'll do that, and I'll see what I can do. And then I do exactly the same stuff as another classmate, and they get the distinction, but I don't, because I didn't explain it enough. And I was just like, I've written much. It's like there's only like a sentence I didn't put in, which was like the actual conclusion and what have you, like the actual evaluativeness. If that's even a word. If it is in, it is now. But the actual like you know, what you like the strengths and the weaknesses of something and what have you. And I'm just like, but I included that point in earlier. It's just because it wasn't like because I didn't gather all the evidence together or something. I don't know. It's hard. It's oh god, oh lordy. No, stop rock blasting. Okay, now you have to move up. You have to move up, or Hydreigon's just gonna keep on Dragon Breathing you. There you go. See, rock and roll gets the idea. So let's go down and let's actually progress. But yeah, that's what's like going on my mind at the minute. You know, just thinking about college and what have you. Obviously, I don't want to tell you guys. I don't want to keep on telling you guys how like about the same thing about college and what have you, because I bet most of you going through college as well. Which, you know, if you want to share your experiences with college, you know, feel free to in the comment section down below, because I'd love very much to hear like what you guys are doing in college. You know, see like if you're finding it as stressful as I am, or if you're finding it as relaxing as I am. I'm not finding it relaxing, because I knew this course was going to be hard because it's like the highest level course. It's like level 3, and I'm just like, okay, I know this is going to be hard. So there will be a point where I have to buckle down and crack on and what have you. Which honestly, I don't mind, because I'm a hard-working person. Everyone knows this. I'm a hard-working person, and I will do what I have to do if I have to do it. Okay, you're going back up there, so you don't literally bother me at all, Scolipede. But I'm a hard-working person. I'm a trustworthy person. Everybody knows this. And it's like when I put in my CVs as well, you know, the skills. I'm a patient, trustworthy person, and that's why I went like that. Hi, dragon. Can you dragon breath and then kill it? Thank you. Lovely. Revive seed. I'll take that. What can we get rid of? Let's get rid of the health orb. We don't need that. Okay. We actually need to put some stuff in the deposit box if we can. Should have done that while we were back at the start, I suppose, but. Nothing much we can do about it now. Nothing much we can do about it now. We could use a team attack if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to, because I think there's only a couple more floors left. I think there's only 2. If not, then there's 14 altogether. It's either 12 or 14, I'm pretty sure. But I guess we'll find out as we progress through the dungeon. Why does that... I knew Hydreigon's like level 64, but why does that do so much more damage to me? It only did 2 to Hydreigon, and that did 10 to me. I mean, we both resist and what have you, but come on. I suppose it's nice having a high-level Pokemon on the team and what have you. Okay, where are the stairs? They're not in this room. They're not here, because that's a dead end. This is just like the floor before. And that almost rhymes. In fact, that does rhyme, in fact. What do you know? Okay, we need to head north here. If we can, you're going to catch a Dual Chop. And your Dragon Breath. And you're dead. Let's move up here quickly. Azurill, let's turn and face you, and you can catch a Dragon Rage. Obviously, you're going to Bubble Beam us, because we can only go around corners at this point. I mean, we could like move forward, and then Hydreigon could do something, but we can take care of an Azurill. It's only Azurill, it's not like it's a Azumarill or something, but we should be good. Okay, so no stairs. No stairs just yet. Tail Whip. Let's go Dual Chop. So yeah, college is going really well, and then what else is there that I wanted to talk about with you guys? Honestly, I feel like I have more topics in this, like in Mystery Dungeon, than I do in Soul Link, like I can actually talk about, and because I feel like more confident talking about this series. I know that sounds bogus and stupid and what have you, but I really do. The stairs are here. Stairs are right in the middle room, and I didn't even like go and explore there. Okay, so we do have I think this is actually the final floor, because, yep, guess what they are? Those are stairs. So we won the battle, and let's see what happens. Gibbs, we are near the end of our journey. We nearly reached the top of the Holehills. Let us be careful. Look at them all. Just scouting out and what have you. Croc, 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 croc. How'd you like being all tied up, huh? No reply, huh? Whatever, Croc. Hey, Lady Munna, when do you think that pesky Gib's gonna appear, Croc? Maybe at night, huh? When we can't see anything coming, Croc. It is true that those two used darkness to their advantage last time, but this time excuse me. This time may be different. I don't think even Gibbs believes that the same trick will work twice. Regardless, even I must admit, the weight you showed in attacking the chandelier that time was quite clever. Compliments from you? Please, but it doesn't matter. You bullies will never be able to catch Gibbs. Oh my god, Bacon, are you okay? You look a little bit claustrophobic there, buddy. Never. Croc, croc, croc. Well, don't you talk big. Do you even understand the situation you're in right now, Croc? Don't you get caught? And aren't you now on our mercy, Croc? Yeah, I did get caught, but Gibbs is different. You're not gonna catch Gibbs. It'll never happen. Hehehe. I wonder about that. I guess we'll find out when Gibbs finally shows, won't we? But I won't be letting that little fool get away again. There's no doubt Gibbs will try to strike where we are weakest. It may be a drawn-out battle, but that is why we've got all to stay on our guard without fail. Got it, boss? Just to think that Munna could be the boss of that whole operation and what have you. Well, I guess Kirim is, because they're all working for Kirim. And so, after some time passed, Bacon could have died. Look, Croc. Look, Tossy Croak. Ah, Croc. I'm so bored. Come on already. When are those twerps ever gonna show up, Croc? You bullies will never be able to catch Gibbs. Ah, enough already. I'm sick and tired of hearing that same old line again and again, Croc. Just give it a rest already, would you? Oh? Huh? What's that? I think I heard something from over there. Guess I should go and check it out. Why, you got old guards like sitting on the hills and something. Huh? What's this? It's just a stupid little rock that fell down, Croc. Don't go scaring me like that. Ugh. Damn, he got knocked out. Damn, son. Like splitting Elvis. Alright, I've managed to sneak in this far. Bacon, I'm here to... No. What's this? A prism? Hehehe. It appears you've fallen for our little trick. Oh, Lord. Ugh, that hurt. Let myself get hit like that ain't no fun, Croc. Hehehe. You had no idea, did you, that we just recorded Bacon's voice? You were just there, and you were just listening to a prism. Give it up. There's no way out of here. Last time you caught us off guard by attacking our chandelier, you left us all in the dark then, but I'm afraid it's perfectly bright out today. You old tricks won't work anymore. Hehehe. Gibbs, you're not getting away. Not this time. Nah? But wait a sec. Wasn't Gibbs with that annoying Hydreigon fellow? Indeed. Ma'am, I can't even report seeing Hydreigon anywhere. Where might you've gotten off to? Above us! Look up, Croc! Damn. Hello. Dragon, pulse! 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 Enemy airstrike incoming! No, scatter. Perfect. Now I can see what's in that hole. No, no! Everyone! The prisoner is escaping! Catch Gibbs! Now! Ugh! Salamence! Oh no. Gonna have a pseudo-legendary battle? Oh lordy. Ha! 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 Hydreigon told me before we even entered the Holehills, didn't he? That these hills were full of caves, and that all of the holes were connected in some way or another. Bacon was up on that cliff before, I'm sure of that. So now he must be wherever this cave leads. Ha! Ha! There he is! It's Bacon! Gibbs? Is that you, Gibbs? Oh, he's tied up with some kind of rope or something. Thanks, now I can move. Let's get out of here. Bacon! Ah, it's a dead end. Drill. Oh god. Salamence, please be kind. Oh, it's Hydreigon. I thought it was Salamence. He just picks us up and rushes off somewhere. Look at Bacon's face. He's so petrified right now. He doesn't even know what's going on. Oh no. Oh, dip! Look at Hydreigon dipping and diving. Hydreigon, why are you flying with your eyes closed? Oh! Damn, this game is so good. Bacon's so petrified right now. And we escaped. Do I want to save and continue? Yes, because I think there may be a bit of plot coming up. So we'll save and continue, and then I think we'll wrap up this episode for today, because today has just been adventure-filled, I'm sure. Even if we go through one dungeon at a time, it's okay. There's a cliff. Let's just do an emergency landing there, shall we? We should be pretty safe here, at least for now. You look like you're having a pretty tough time, though. Are you okay? You haven't got attacked back there. Yes, I'm fine, thank you, sir. It was just a scratch, truly. I'm sure I'll be fully recovered in no time if you just allow me this short rest. Though I apologise for needing a break when our enemies are still in pursuit. No, I'm the one who needed rescuing. I'm the one who should be apologising. I'm so sorry, to both of you. I'm really sorry that you got dragged into harm's way just because I got caught. But thank you for saving me. Bacon. Oh, but that was nothing at all, sir. Well, at any rate, you sure did a great job seeing through Munna's trap. The way she used that prism. Well, it was a good thing we were very cautious in our approach. And of course, Gibbs's warning was a huge help. Gibbs's warning? Yeah, it was when we were halfway through the Holehills. It was that prism, you see. When I saw that prism sitting there. So you were right about Bacon being captured after all. You were right when you insisted that we come here. So Bacon secretly recorded this message and dropped it here so we'd see it, so we'd hear it, huh? But this prism, isn't it? I know prisms are incredibly rare and precious items, so when I first saw that prism, I assumed it must be yours, Bacon. I thought perhaps Munna and her gang had taken it and recorded your voice, then left it there to taunt us. But when I looked more closely at it, I realised that it looked like a little different than your prism. That meant the prism had to belong to Munna's gang from the start. Even if prisms are rare, it seemed possible that if Munna had one, she might have others too. I knew I had to consider that possibility. Damn. That was when Gibbs warned me that Munna might use the prisms to set a trap for us, and sure enough she did just that. What a surprise. I was trying to be quite careful up there on that peak, but if it hadn't been for Gibbs' warning, I might have been caught myself, really. Wow. Thanks, Gibbs. And thanks, sorry, I didn't even know your name yet. Oh, is that right? Pardon me, how rude of me not to introduce myself. Well, let me fix that at once. My name is Hydreigon. What? Hydreigon? Yes, that's right. Oh, Hydreigon doesn't know. So Bacon's like all petrified and worried because he's been told about the 3 heads, and it's just you guys already know. Yes, that right. Isn't it a lovely name? Nice to meet you, sir. The pleasure's all mine. What can he shake with? Like, you know when you say nice to meet you and then you go for a handshake? What can he shake with? His head? Gibbs, is this that Hydreigon? What? Now that I look, he definitely does have 3 heads. So this is the Hydreigon? Oh my god, can I have your autograph? That violent monster that devours all with his 3 heads that no one can stop? Eek. Where? That's really scary. Huh? Are you talking about me? Oh, right. I forgot that Bacon still doesn't know. Oh dear, what a sticky situation. I'm not a bad guy. Bacon, I promise. Right, Gibbs? Maybe if I explain to Bacon the same way I explained to you, do you think he'll understand? Well, explain it then. I'm completely lost. Of course we can, sir. I understand. Please listen. First of all... What? Kirim is... How could Kirim do something like that? And Hydreigon is the one who really called Gibbs to this world to save it? We were never really sure, but I guess it's true. Gibbs is here to save our world, the Pokémon world. Yes, Gibbs is a human being. Because of that, I believe Gibbs will not be affected by the Bitter Code. However, the Bitter Code is being protected by Kirim and Munna and the others, and I'm getting messages like hell. Getting past them all to destroy the Bitter Code, it will be extremely difficult, but even so, we must do something. If we don't, this world will be destroyed. Then, we will. We'll do it somehow. Gibbs, let's find a way to destroy the Bitter Code. I know I can't get that close to the bit of code myself, so I may not be able to destroy it, but I can still be there to help you do it, Gibbs. And everyone in the Ultra Tech will help too. I know it. Let's go. Back to the Great Glacier. From what Gibbs has said, it sounds as if we will need the help of the researchers, Umbreon and Espeon, to get there. That is why the two of us were making our way to Paradise. Got it. I think that's the best plan too. Let's go back to Paradise. Then, let's resume our journey, shall we? Are you sure? What about your injuries? Thanks to this rest, I'm feeling much better. And besides, if we stay here too long, we may be spotted by our enemies. Got it. Then let's be on our way. Well, you guys, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode here. I know we're going into a new dungeon and what have you. We'll just do this last little bit of dialogue and what have you, then we'll end off the episode. Is this a desert? That's right, sir. We have no choice but to go through this desert if we wish to return to Paradise. The sun is very hot and punishing, but there is quite a bit of water here for a desert. I hope the journey won't be too trying, but there's not too much to shield us from view. It will be quite easy to spot as we pass through the dunes. I get it. So we've got to get through as fast as we can. We don't stop until night falls. Anyway, you guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity playthrough right here. If you guys did enjoy this episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, please make sure you leave a like/thumbs up button because your support is greatly appreciated and it does mean a lot to to me, the Mighty Cyberns, and Blood Assassin HD, as I'm sure you guys know. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I've been Gib The Great, and this is me, signing off.